What's up, guys? In this video, I wanted to take a few minutes to talk about something that I've seen in the news recently that has absolutely infuriated me. The sad reality about the world that we live in is the fact that we have a very irresponsible government in our country. And a news story that I come across just the other day is the perfect example of that, and I wanted to take a few minutes in this video to talk with you all about it. Now, what you have here is a story from the Daily Wire, and the headline should say it all. Pentagon tells struggling Army soldiers' families to apply for food stamps. This is dated on September the 10th, which is yesterday as of the time that I'm recording this video. We have our soldiers in these war zones that and they're doing some of the most incredible things that you can imagine. They are putting their lives at risk every day just to protect us. They are going into harm's way. They're literally running into harm's way. And we are now in a situation where their families are being told by the Pentagon, just go out and apply for welfare. You're struggling. The pay coming in from your loved one risking their life doesn't cover your groceries. Just go apply for welfare. That in itself should be enough to infuriate every American, but there's more. One of the things that adds to this is the simple fact that not only are we telling families of soldiers to go apply for welfare, I want to remind you guys about something else. And that something else is we sent over $40 billion to Ukraine. Okay, this is dated from back in May 17th. And this is, of course, from heritage.org, but there's a lot of news stories about this, guys. I'm sure every one of you all had heard about this. And it is just one of many examples of what has happened. We also see that there was an additional $1 billion sent around June, as you can see here from Politico, dated June 15th of this year. And lastly, it gets even worse. Directly from the U.S. Department of State, Biden-Harris administration announced another $550 million in new U.S. military assistance for Ukraine. And while the whole time our own soldiers, they're being told to go sign up for welfare. This is something that, as I said earlier, it should infuriate every American out there. Why are we sending this kind of money overseas to Eastern Europe? And as far as what anybody says about it, the fact is we should take care of our own soldiers before we take care of overseas countries like that, particularly when it is Ukraine. Now, if many of you guys will remember some of the stuff that has happened in the political realm within recent years, there's been things that have centered heavily around Ukraine. There are those out there that would like to point out how that Ukraine, back years ago when Biden was a VP, actually fired a prosecutor that was investigating Burisma, a company that Joe Biden's son just happened to be on the board of. And the company was being investigated for corruption. And of course, the things being what it is, fast forward to 2016 and the last few years of impeachments and everything else, and even down to today, where you could almost say this is some kind of a payback to Ukraine. And it is just a absolute travesty that not only are we sending billions to that country, but that our own soldiers are being told to sign up for welfare. And I think that this kind of stuff is just indicative of just how pathetic that the administration that we have now is. Some people don't like when I do some of these videos like this, but guys, this is just simple decency. Our soldiers are being told to do without, while at the same time they're put in harm's way, and we're sending billions of dollars overseas. Money that we don't even have. Money that's being printed and being mortgaged on our kids' futures. You know, that's what's happening now. Billions of dollars. You know, all that money thrown over there, and our soldiers told to sign up for welfare. Why not use some of that money to help them, help their families? Give them a raise, for goodness sake. But, you know, that's just the world that we live in these days. But guys, that's just a video that I wanted to do. A little bit infuriating. I'd love to know your thoughts down in the comments below. Sad time, guys. Sad time. You know, our soldiers, everything that they do, being treated like this, it's just inexcusable. Guys, thanks for watching. Check out the rest of the videos on the channel. Visit my website, and we'll see you next time.